everyone, the Big Easy Chef here. This time, we're going to be making pancakes. Maybe you know them by a different name. Hot cakes, flapjacks, griddle cakes. But any way you stack it, they taste great. These pancakes come out a little crispy on the outside. They have the texture of a cake on the inside with large holes. Perfect to catch some maple syrup and melted butter. Let's not waste any more time. Why don't you and I run into that kitchen and see what's a-shaking and get to baking. In a bowl, start with adding 2 cups of bread flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. This baking powder is going to play an important role. We'll talk about this a little later. To our flour, add in 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Now give your flour a good mix, incorporating the baking powder and salt. In another bowl, add 2 cups of whole milk. The measuring cup will work just fine. Now add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This vinegar is going to play a major role in these pancakes along with the baking powder. Dump in 2 large eggs. Mix all the ingredients together. A whisk works fine. Make sure the eggs are well incorporated into the milk. Pour your milk and egg mixture into the flour. Now we can talk about the role the baking powder and vinegar are playing in the mixture of these pancakes. Do you remember chemistry in school and that you mixed baking soda and vinegar together? This made a huge reaction that foamed all over the place. Or maybe you made a volcano for a school project. You used baking soda and vinegar mixed together, causing your volcano to erupt. Well, baking powder is made from baking soda and cream of tartar. So when the baking powder and vinegar are mixed in the pancake batter, we're going to have that same reaction because the batter's so thick. The reaction's going to be slow, creating these pockets of air in the batter, making our pancakes light and fluffy, creating nice holes for the syrup and melted butter to collect in. So much for our chemistry lesson. Okay, so let's mix together the milk and flour. This slotted spoon will work perfect for this job. We don't need to mix the batter too much. Just basically get the flour wet. And we don't have to worry about the lumps. Oh, I almost forgot. We need to add 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm using canola oil. Just about any oil would work fine. I don't know if you can see those air bubbles. They're starting to appear. You can see that you don't need to overmix your batter. Notice those lumps. This is going to work out just fine. With the pancake batter mixed, we can set our batter aside for now. Let it set for about 30 minutes. This will give the flour a chance to absorb the milk mixture. Now take a medium skillet, place it on a burner. Add about, say 1 1/2 tablespoons of oil. Just enough oil to add some crispiness to our pancakes and keep them from sticking. I'm using canola oil. Any high temperature oil would work fine. Heat the skillet on medium-high heat. Allow the skillet to heat for 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, check the skillet to see if it's at the correct temperature. Drop a small amount of our pancake batter in the skillet. You can see that it's sizzling and also that it's puffed up. So this pan is at the correct temperature. It's time to start making our pancakes. I'm ladling in the batter using this ladle that holds 1/3 cup of batter. Just the perfect size for pancakes. Now this pancake's going to be cooking on the first side, for about 5 minutes. This time will vary depending on how hot your skillet is. You can see how our batter's still lumpy. This is just the way we want it. The pancake will turn out perfect. It'll be like a miracle. There'll be no lumps when these pancakes are cooked. As the pancake cooks, you can see the bubbles forming on top of the pancake. As it cooks, more bubbles will form. Watching the edges, you can see the pancake is getting dry on the edges. Soon it'll be time to flip this pancake over. Okay, let's flip this cake over. Now look how nice and crispy this pancake is. It's going to be nice to bite into this pancake. Okay, this pancake's been cooking for about 3 minutes, and it's done. Get this pancake out of the pan and get it ready to eat. Place the pancake on a plate. Add some butter, maple syrup. How about some nice sliced banana? Oh, this is going to taste so good. Okay, now you know what time it is. It's time to dig in. You can see the texture on the inside of this pancake, just like a cake, and it's so light and fluffy. Okay, now you can make the perfect pancakes, and you can see how easy they are to make. You can find the free printable recipe and instructions at my website, thebigeasychef.com. I placed a link down below below for the recipe and website, so check it out. You can call Mr. IHOP and tell him to hop on over and see how to make great domesticated pancakes, and that you won't be stopping by anymore, as you know how to make the best pancakes ever. Remember what they say, you are what you eat, so eat healthy. Until next time, I am the Big Easy Chef.